Oh. Oh, that's nice. So, emus are flightless. They're a little bit like the ostrich of South Africa, and the rhea in South America, and the emus have a very interesting lifestyle. It's the male that sits on the eggs and incubates them and looks after the little chicks afterwards. So the pair of it, yeah, we can probably go on now, Daniel. Thanks. The emus form a pair for about 4 or 5 months, and then they build a nest. The female lays the eggs in the nest, the male sits on them and incubates them, and the female goes off, and sometimes she goes and finds another male and lays another lot of eggs. The ladies always seem to like this story. I have no idea why. And you can just see those little things hanging down from him. Those are the vestiges of the wings that they used to have. And the feathers that are covered in the emu, they're very, I suppose you'd say they're almost hair-like in a way. They've lost the construction of the feathers that birds need when they're flying. Okay, we'll keep on going. Thanks, Daniel. I think we'll have a nicer experience this afternoon having a look at the kangaroos out in their natural habitat. Oh, can you just stop again, please, Daniel? Just on out to the right there. Okay, can you just back up a little bit? Is it possible? Just on our right here, there are a couple of fairly large birds, and these are Cape Barren geese. There you go. That'll do. Thanks, Daniel. And these are one of the species that were. Can you see them? The two grey birds just to our right here. And these birds were endangered because they were basically the numbers dropped through hunting. They were found through the Bass Strait Islands down to Tasmania, and they were found on the mainland too. But on the mainland they were pretty much shot out. So in the 60s, quite a lot of conservationists were worried about their future, and so they were one of the birds that were chosen to bring here and to breed up in numbers. And through that program and through protection in general, they're now quite secure. And these birds are now free to fly wherever they like. Okay, thanks. It's much nicer when, you know, you're doing things on their terms and they aren't coming up to get a feed up here. We've still got the emu out to our left here. So that little baby is probably over a year old now, but it's probably still suckling from its mum. I always worry about the other little Joey who's inside the pouch, and you can only hope that the older Joey knows which teeth to suck from, because the poor little thing could get sucked off if he chose the wrong teeth. If you want to just come up, it is commonly thought that
magpie geese.
the pair would mate for life. It was quite a common thing for people to say that. But again, when they started to do studies, all sorts of shenanigans were going on.
You have a lot of snakes out here?
Yep, we do. We're probably unlikely to see any snakes today because there's a big group of us. But yeah, we get a lot of snakes, and most of them are poisonous.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's good to know.
You'll be okay today, though.
Where are those wrens?
No, we can only hear them. They're not showing themselves. But that's
Did you see the song or not?
Yeah, I did. So keep an eye out for them because they might just come out. Yeah, when you see the male come out, you immediately know. But yeah, because they're so small, they don't always come out.
Yeah. There's
Well, females of him. And the nest boxes that you see out here, those are for the females teal to nest in, because they're a species that nest in tree hollows, and they'll nest 30, 40 foot up a tree. And I'll just move everybody over to one side and we'll let them go past. I think we'll move over to one side as much as we can because he's not going to slide. I just keep very. We were joking about that earlier on. Those are what you called in Australia as dad jokes. What kind of jokes? Dad jokes. Dad jokes. It's like fathers tell them to their kids and the kids go, oh no.
They look like.
oh.
Look at that.
Why'd you steal it?
I don't know.
Just come over now. We won't go through. I'll get the guys to come back. Guys. Just through here, they build a big mud nest, and you can see them just hopping on the back. Yeah. This is a good. Here's a good. We try and build the numbers up. They're rather more difficult to breed than the geese, and in fact these have to be artificially inseminated. And I think that might be because they, in the wild, they have quite elaborate courtship where the males will dance. And I think perhaps because they haven't got the stimulus of a lot of birds around, that urge to dance and display isn't there, so that they make them even so successful.
Cozy. She shouldn't do that.
She's getting too close. We're not supposed to be getting that close. She's going to spook him.
Oh, he's right here in front of us.
I just found her. She wasn't here yesterday. I was here yesterday, but we pretty much walk around for about 3 hours, and sometimes we find one in 3 hours, and sometimes today we found 6. So yeah, you will see another one. You won't get to see 6 because they're not all good to view and things like that. And her movements, if she came down from the tree to walk to another tree, I would just stand back and I'll just watch her. Yeah. Unless you find a koala, see that she's so relaxed, she's drifting off to sleep. She's so relaxed right now. You're doing really well. But that's just amazing to me. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Yep.
This is nice to have this so low.
Which is a very good sign that she's comfortable and relaxed.
Can you see
If she wasn't with everyone
she's
here.
really behaved and it's nice. Everybody's behaving.
Like today. Like when did we first meet her? Actually, but we never saw her. Do you know what I mean? Like we first seen her in 2009, and then we didn't see her for about 2 years. And then we'd slowly start seeing her every couple of months. The last 3 days, like we've probably seen her once a week for the last 2 months, and then the last 3 days is the only time that we have seen her 3 days in a row. Back to the ship.
Really want to be koala high blood pressure.